Okay, well, I own that one. That little explanation was cheating. I won't do it again. Hey everybody, welcome or welcome back. And today we're going to do Wheel of Misfortune. Again, working name. I'm recording this the morning before the first one comes out, so fingers crossed. Not a lot of blabbing today. I'm just going to get on with it for once. So grab your drink. I've got a tea because it's finally cold enough to wear a jumper. I'm so happy. But let's jump on over and get started, and we'll just recap the rules. Okay, so we have 3 wheels and a random number generator and a time calculator because I can't do maths. For the first wheel, we'll go over who we are looking at. And also, please, if you have any suggestions for any of these wheels, please let me know. Either in the comments, or you can email me or message me on social media. Everything can be found in the description box below. But anyway, we have our list of wheels, list of channels. Then we go on to our timestamps, and then we go on to our debuffs, which just make it like a little bit more challenging or a little bit more fun. So let's get spinning. Okay. I haven't seen these guys before, so this will be interesting. Okay, and where are we starting? We might have to re-roll the timestamp, depending on how long their videos are. Okay, 13. Okay, 13 minutes. I think that should be okay. What debuff have we got? Oh no. What? Why? Okay, they have 169 videos. 30. Okay, so this is the 30th video. Do the ghosts of children haunt here? A spine-chilling paranormal. The link between Keebler's Cookies and My Haunted Manor intensifies as the team capture incredible voice phenomena. My Haunted project is built on 24/7 surveillance and real guests having real experiences. Those experiences are either rationally explained or deemed to be a genuine paranormal, not normal experience. My Haunted Hotel is the epicenter of the project and has over 1,000 eyewitness accounts over the past 19 months. We just gonna ignore the fact that the hotel for My Haunted Hotel was an old movie site, or it has like rigging in it. I can't remember who did a video on it. Somebody did it. There's so many amazing creators. I can't remember who said what and did what when, and if I remember or if I find out in post, I'll put it on the screen. But somebody did a video going into the history of the building, and there was something to do with there's like rigging or recorders, or there's something in the walls, or it had the potential. Like it might have been like a scare house or something. I can't remember. And I probably sound really dumb when I put the evidence up here, but my recall is not the best. My Haunted project aims to move paranormal investigation to a more rational and scientific era, offering a healthy skepticism while also attempting to document real moments of interest and opening the doors to people from all over the world. Guests who attend are not paid by the team, and they're all from different backgrounds and hold different belief systems. My Haunted team monitor the investigations 4 times a week, whilst also filming their own investigations in what is now known as the longest running and most documented paranormal investigation in the world. Everything you see is real. I doubt that. My Haunted Manor USA is based at the Samuel Miller Mansion in Columbia, PA. The location has connections with the Underground Railroad and has a long reputation for being truly haunted. Disembodied footsteps and the apparition of a woman are the most common reports that come from the building, and now it joins the world's most documented ongoing paranormal investigation and is open to all who wish to investigate. Okay, right. So we are going to watch this until it hits 33 minutes exactly, and I'm only allowed to talk in questions. Why did I choose to do this? Why do I hate myself?
And how all that goes, I've only ever just watched it on TV. So as far as like the shop goes, you know, you guys said that like my area back in my old letterpress area has been very active, and we've seen things and have heard things and footsteps and you know, the candles down and that kind of apparition that went across the doorway that one time. But
well, we're excited for tonight, man.
It's gonna be cool. Awesome.
I'm really gonna have to think about how I phrase things, aren't I? Going into that halfway through the conversation was really confusing, wasn't it? This feels so... This is such a hard and unnatural way of speaking. Wouldn't you agree?
So during an investigation that we had here, I was sitting in the bedroom right here, and I saw a vision.
Awesome.
So during an investigation...
Why are we having a close-up of the snacks? Like, are the snacks haunted? Also, what even is that? That looks awful.
That we had here, I was sitting in the bedroom right here, and I saw a vision of one of our resident that stays here. His name is George, and he was hanging from this banister up here, and that he wanted to show me how he died.
Oh, the banister would be on the other side of the floor. I registered it as being... I need to phrase this into a question. I'm fast. I registered it as a beam and I got confused. I don't know how to word this into a question. I got confused because I thought they meant beam. And did you also get confused? Because I kind of feel dumb right now, and I probably am dumb. But you'll have to let me know. That's also not a question. Fuck. Am I dumb? There we go.
He's very tall, white hair, and he was wearing a suit.
He's wearing a suit.
Yes, he was a businessman.
So what time period is George from?
I believe he's from the 40s, I would say.
The 40s, okay.
I would think there's so many different eras that come through here. I think that he was here when it was like apartment buildings. Okay, this picture right here is the woman up on the 3rd floor that walks around there in the room.
And you've seen this or felt this?
Many people have felt.
I'm guessing whoever drew her picture couldn't draw her, because there was so much detail in her face, and then it was just like, do you agree? So unnatural.
Felt it. A lot of people, when they go in that room, they start sobbing uncontrollably for no apparent reason.
Do you have a name attached to her?
Her name is Elizabeth.
Elizabeth, okay. So why don't you introduce yourself? We know who you are, but who are you?
I'm Sarah Mimnall.
Okay.
I'm Rowdy's girlfriend, so I've spent a lot of time in the mansion just knowing him. I also own Rivertown Theater Productions, so we have put together tours through the building. We've done small murder mystery plays in the building.
Very cool.
So I've spent a lot of time in this building. Yeah.
So for people who don't know Sarah, Sarah's done a lot of work behind the scenes with Rowdy and Amy and everybody, getting this place to where it is. So tonight is like your first investigation. What are you expecting?
Oh, I'm expecting all good things.
Good things?
Yeah. This building is so active, and I know just from walking through here, doing like personal investigations with my friends or family and stuff like that, there's something always going on. So yeah, I really hope that having those letters here is a great gateway into maybe letting him out, and maybe we get more, contact with him. It could be really, really cool.
We're hoping. If anything could do it, that will do it. I mean, seeing something.
Does this feel like one huge advertisement to you? Or is it just me?
He actually wrote,
Right, his signature on the page.
Right.
Yeah, that could be a big deal.
180 years ago.
Right.
That's insane.
Practice spacing? Yeah, but about 10 feet.
Like I came back over here and they started saying that, so I just started kind of feeling a little, I don't know, just kind of started feeling a little weird. And I got up and I walked back over here, and then it got like super cold here. I mean, really cold, like the cold that I've experienced up in the slave quarter in the hidden slave room. Yeah. Like cold, where I was full goosebumped out, and I mean it was cold, and he felt it too. And then when I walked away, that cold went away. Now the cold's not here, but it was extremely cold.
I get it's like CCTV footage or whatever, but why is this so bad? It's like 2 frames a second. It's awful. Like, surely if you wanted to have security cameras to document things happening properly, especially paranormal activity, which is often very, well, perceived paranormal activity, which is often very sort of subtle and easily dismissed or explained away, you would invest in higher tech, better quality cameras. Whenever I see really, really poor cameras in investigations, even as CCTV cameras, it always makes me question the legitimacy because it's so easy to hide things in bad camera footage. But let me know what you think.
His arms
Yeah.
literally all fall. That's it.
So we got guests in the basement currently. Rowdy, Amy, Sarah. What's Rowdy feel? Rowdy's looking.
Said he was feeling cold spots.
Some cold spot. Something over here, Hoss. Hoss. He's got a headlamp on. He's all dialed in. He's ready. He's ready to go. What do you think, Jeff? Should we do a bet? Set an over under for Hoss. How many times Rowdy says Hoss?
I'll let Daryl pick the over under. I'll do it. Yeah.
Okay, I say he says Hoss at least 8 times tonight.
8 Hosses.
Hoss.
8 Hosses.
Jeff, what do you think? You like the over?
I'll take the under.
Take the under?
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm a heavy favorite. I think over is going.
Okay.
What is the point of this? We've been watching for 5 minutes. We've had a bit of narrative set up. I'm gonna have to phrase this into a question. Shit. We've had a bit of narrative set up, but it's just, I don't know. What do you think? Am I too critical on these sorts of videos where I just sort of like suck all the fun out of it? Do I suck all the fun out of it? I don't know. It often just seems like they waste so much time with completely irrelevant fluff. This is the first time I'm watching these guys properly, but everything just seems like such irrelevant fluff in a lot of these channels' videos, and maybe I'm just being too critical. You'll have to let me know. But it just seems like they, especially like in this video, there's 35 minutes of it. We're over halfway through. Well, 34 minutes of it. We're over halfway through. And it still just seems like they're doing setup, doesn't it? Like, surely we should be into the thick of the investigation by now. I mean, I don't know what we've missed. Maybe we missed something. But why are we this far in and we're still in setup?
So tonight we're running the Hoss counter. You know, we picked one of the best Rowdyisms, one we thought he would have the most, and that's Hoss. It's almost every sentence with him. Hey, Hoss. What's going on in here, Hoss? What's this mess, Hoss?
Welcome to Columbia, Pennsylvania, Hoss.
Are we going full Rowdy today?
Well, yeah, of course.
Definitely go full Rowdy.
Sir, look at this freaking mess. Look at this mess. There's a lot to do yet. I mean, we have a lot to do yet. It's coming around.
You gotta dial it in.
It's dialed in. Fucking mess. Dialed in. We've been here for 9 hours on the Saturday trying to get this dialed in for you guys. Where's Trey's table? Is it all set up and dialed in?
Not yet, buddy.
You're way behind. Look at that. Hey, Halls.
This is so us.
It is. Not yet, Halls. Yeah. Whoa.
Alright guys, so tonight we wanted to test some music experiments. So what I'm gonna do is, everyone's downstairs right now kind of taking a break. I want to play some like Civil War music maybe in the servants' quarters and see if that can spark anything up here.
Okay, so just suspending my disbelief for just a moment. If this is all legit, he is taking Civil War music and playing it in the servants' quarters. I mean, granted, I don't know anything about the history of this building because the whole point of these is I go in blind. But they've mentioned slave quarters, they've mentioned servant quarters, and so that leads me to believe that the building's a bit older. This is a question I'm getting there. That would then lead me to believe that either this music isn't era appropriate to the spirits, or it is era specific, and then you're just risking traumatizing them by reminding them of probably one of the worst times of their life. So either way, it just feels like a weird choice, but I don't understand why. Like, why are we doing this? I mean, I think we're probably doing this because it's good for the camera, but what do you think? And am I being oblivious to something? Like, do you know something about this property that I don't? But yeah, let me know. That's not a question, that's technically a statement. Fuck. No, am I being oblivious? That's a question. Let me know it's a statement, which I'm technically not allowed to do. Would you let me know? I'm having to be real crafty with my words right now, aren't I? I don't know if I like this. I don't like this one. Do you like this one? He looks so pleased with himself. He's just like, yee. That's not a question either. Oh. Why? Why does he look so pleased with himself? Is it because he had his cool music at it?
The music.
Was it a bird or a bat?
Bird or a bat. Something flew in, scared the hell out of us. Never seen that in here.
No.
But we got a camera in there running. Maybe we'll get something. We'll see.
Let's see.
If it's a bat, I would have thought the music's probably throwing off its echolocation. So I'd probably be trying to get the bat out. I mean, even if it's a bird, probably try and get it out. But I mean, maybe they did. I don't know. I'm not there, and they didn't show it on the camera.
We had a couple guests show up, Ash and Aaron.
That scared me. It's not a question, but it scared me. Oh, why did that scare me? There we go. Why did that scare me? Just as I paused it at the most inconvenient time, because as I picked up my drink to drink, I went dizzy because of the noise, and it was so disorientating. I'm aware that none of that was a question, but I've paused it and it wasn't. That's cheating, isn't it? That's cheating. Okay, well, I own that one. That little explanation was cheating. I won't do it again.
Erica, they were on a date night, and he was a character, let me tell you.
I think Erica's annoyed with how scared Ash is.
Oh, come on! You're not there at the moment. You're going to finish open. Why are you cheating me?
I think we need to interview them again.
Oh, God.
People's energy will be moving. Things really high tech.
What are you up to, Ash?
The audio is so bad, you can't even really make out what they're saying.
Oh, God.
People's energy will be moving. Things really high tech.
Something about too much energy, it would be moving, and it's high tech. I mean, I don't know what it is, but it just looks like a bell. Unless they're talking about something else, maybe? I don't really know.
What are you up to, Ash?
Daryl, hit him with something on the walkie. See if he jumps.
Where's the
That alone, to me, technically, theories, questions. Can we put down in the comments whether theories are questions? Because I have a theories. Technically, I don't know whether it's technically going to be phrased like a question, but yeah, I think we need a vote or a consensus on whether theories are questions. But, and this may be a long shot, but if they are willing to mess with the people investigating by doing something as overt as messing with the walkie-talkie to see if they jump, then it's not that much of a leap to say or speculate that they would be willing to do more than that to mess with the people investigating. But what do you think? Are they doing more covert manipulation and tampering, or is it just this overt stuff? No, please don't start lagging.
Is it on? Just recording it out. Ash.
Until you called my name, I was like, why would you do that? I just sit there, literally I just got there.
I asked him you wanted to do a hide and seek.
No, I don't want to do hide and seek.
And I asked for like the temperature, and the temperature went directly to what I 7.09.
Have you guys heard of lone vigils?
Mm-mm.
Do you know what that is?
No.
What do you think it is, Ash?
Doing by alone something?
Yes.
No. I should die literally with a heart attack.
And we're like, we have to do it. So I dragged him here.
Yeah, I was kind of roped into that.
It's been an interesting night. I was in the basement alone in the pitch dark, and it felt like my hair was like against my face, even though my hair was nowhere near my face. That was probably the craziest experience I've had so far tonight.
I was scared the whole time.
I'm sorry, what? Is she trying to claim that that was paranormal? Okay. When you are underground, the pressure is different. Oh, none of this is gonna be a flipping question. Okay. When you are underground, the pressure on your body is different. So then wouldn't it be logical to conclude that you could feel different sensations than when you're above ground? On the same line as that, wouldn't it also be logical from what we know about psychology to conclude that when we are in the dark, we are dipping into more primal states of consciousness because we are vulnerable, we are alone. You know, if you're looking for ghosts, perhaps you're ghosts. You're also perhaps more anxious and scared anyway, which would help build up all these other feelings. So wouldn't it then be logical to conclude that you may feel sensations that aren't there, or you wouldn't normally feel, like hair in your face, or any other number of things?
And like while you guys are filming, I'm still checking out the exit. Like, you never know. So
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
somebody who's scared so much, like if I had to give a number on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm scared like 20, but definitely I would say worth it.
So one area that we really haven't explored too much is the hidden attic. This is an attic that's only accessible through the servants' quarters, and in the very back of it, once you get up there, there's an odd little tiny room that has a lock that locks from the inside. My theory is that, you know, people were traveling through underground tunnels, they're trying to escape, trying to hide. You know, I think that could be a perfect hiding spot. It looks like a false wall if you put some things up against it, lock it from the inside. So one thing that we want to experiment is doing a paracast in the basement and asking, you know...
A what? Yeah, I have no idea what a paracast is.
People coming through that underground railroad, you know, where are you guys going to hide? See if we get any activity in the attic, especially in that panic room that we're calling the panic room. So I think we're going to split the group up that way and see if anything interacts while we do the paracast.
Do you want to investigate My Haunted Manor USA? The latest location in the My Haunted Project, right here in Columbia, Pennsylvania.
Oh, chills.
Real people, real experiences. If you witness it, we'll capture it. Live.
Yeah, they're getting something. Yeah, I heard it.
Look out for this. It's the biggest thing out there right now, My Haunted Manor USA and My Haunted HQ.
Oh! Come out here. Check this out.
Book now at myhauntedmanor.com.
This is My Haunted Manor USA.
Yeah, I'll just get right on that. Don't you just love wasting your money? Ugh, I've been recording for 42 minutes and we've only watched 10 minutes.
We have some guests with us. This is our first time really exploring the panic room and, you know, kicking it off with an interesting experiment.
We're going to do a Paracast session down here, ask questions, and try to direct whatever's here up there and see if they get responses. Since this is where the Underground Railroad would, they would bring in the runaway slaves over here where the doorway is. We want to find out where they were hiding in the building, and we think they were hiding up in that attic at one point.
We are in position.
Copy, we're gonna start in 2 minutes.
All right. What do you guys think of the space? What are your initial feelings, energies?
My initial feeling is I have claustrophobia, and this is not a great spot for me.
Yeah.
Claustrophobia. So, but I'm gonna suck it up.
We have friends up there who'll help you hide.
I think we should ask the spirits here to give them a message because the Paracaster has voices coming through.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah,
What should we tell it to tell them and see if it does?
You could start with your usual.
Should it, could you say a name? Could you say Daryl or Trey or? Oh, it's this thing. Oh, this is gonna be a load of bullshit then, isn't it?
Are you able to go to the secret attic? And touch one of the devices up there?
We just heard a tap. 74.2, it's definitely dropping. Can you touch that device right inside the door? Look at it fluctuate.
Yeah.
Are we taking that as evidence of anything? That is very much normal temperature fluctuation. Look at it flickering. Come on, are we do they expect people to be this gullible?
Someone killed down here?
Was that a yes?
I don't even know how they got a yes from that.
No, it is stiff. Steady dropping. The temperature on that is really dropping. Just kind of constant. Is anyone downstairs? Can you come up the stairs? Make a noise? Can you touch this device right here? If you touch it, we have some cookies. I'll give you a cookie. If you make it.
How are you supposed to give a ghost a cookie? Not a question. But that reminds me of when Purple went paranormal investigating and he offered the ghost a mini cheddar.
Would you like to be my friend? I've got some mini cheddars in my bag. You can have one. Not too many though, they're quite high in cholesterol.
That was funny. Just the way it happened, it was funny.
Get light up. Were you part of the Underground Railroad? Hiding up here?
Yeah.
So tell me, you guys are feeling colder?
Yeah, and for somebody that's been sweating the entire time I've been here.
I feel
Even
like,
in the basement, I was sweating.
like my back just feels cold right now.
Yeah.
You are in the roof, which will be very breezy. Oh, shit, that wasn't a question. They are in the roof. Surely that would be a very breezy and possibly cold location to be.
It's 72.5. I mean, but the fact that it dropped, it should be getting higher because of our bodies. Like, and
Can you tell us your name? Sorry. I'm the biggest klutz on the show. I don't know if you guys
Are they allowed to
know
click
that.
photos?
Huh?
Are you allowed to click photos?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Can you make a noise? Tell us where you are. I'm down here. Did you hear that?
Really clear.
I'm down here.
What is your name?
Sounds like there's.
How can anybody definitively make out anything from these, considering they are so distorted? It's ridiculous how distorted they are. But I guess that's the point of them, so that people can just assign whatever meaning they want to them.
Who is it? Who are you?
Because, like, currently there's a bunch of noises coming out, but it at least appears to me, this is a question, at least appears to me like they can't attribute anything to that noise, so they're just dismissing it. Would you agree with that?
Do you know who I am?
We're like. Did you hear something?
I hear like a weird scratching sound.
yeah, is that you?
Scratching.
No.
No, that yeah.
It's out there.
Are you scratching something? It wasn't me. It was like
No, it wasn't you.
Yeah, I thought it was.
like,
But it was out there.
it was out there. I think it was like a shuffle in the dirt floor. So you were in the panic room
In the panic room.
with the door shut?
Shut and locked. It's hot as hell.
Yeah.
I'm just asking questions on on my device.
Yeah.
Asking about why the door has a lock from the inside, about being paranoid and stuff like that. And something scratched on the door, and then I started hearing a lot of footsteps and thuds on the outside also.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, like
5-minute warning.
like that. That's what it's.
Yeah, it did.
Oh, what are you showing? The dark? Show them.
Is it something? Dark? Or is it just a shadow?
What? Something peeking? I do see.
I get it's going through like 2 camera screens or 2 camera lenses, but does anybody else see anything? Because I don't. But also, really having to phrase everything as a question right now is slowing me down so much. It's ridiculous. With what we know about cameras and how cameras work, wouldn't it be logical to say that any potential distortion that could be attributed to a ghost in a image in the dark like that could just be a camera distortion of it's trying to pick up anything. Cameras like that are not designed to be taking pictures in the dark. So wouldn't it be logical to say it is just a camera distortion of it trying to make sense of the dark and trying to grab onto anything and make it clear? Because as a comparison, my camera is really good on my phone, but if I try to take a picture in low level light or the dark, it is awful, especially if I'm zoomed in. I'm assuming other people's phones are the same, but let me know. Like, does that happen with you as well?
Something maybe. We'll have to look at that in the light.
Scoot it back. Like, unzoom it.
During that isolation session, I guess what you would call it, upstairs in the 3rd floor, I actually felt kind of like a tickling, like the hairs on my neck. And it was actually slightly terrifying. I had to turn my phone on a little bit to get some light, because like it was, yeah, definitely messing with me a little bit.
This place is awesome. I've been here now 3 times. Worth every penny it's been a good experience every single time.
Having Amy Rowdy.
Has anybody else heard anything that could be attributed to a spirit or an entity or a ghost or literally anything paranormal? Because I personally have not heard one single thing that could not be attributed to the human brain just being the human brain, or anything you could get in just like a cheap scare house that isn't haunted or whatever. Let me know what you think, because this stuff really does fascinate me, and it would be interesting to know. It's not a question. Talking in questions is so hard. Do you think this is ghosts, or do you think this is paranormal activity, or do you think that this is just the human psyche?
Rowdy and Sarah in the building, who are, you know, Amy Rowdy are the owners, and Sarah's a caretaker here and does a lot as well. It took a different turn. It was kind of quiet to begin with, but as the night went on, it kind of grew. It kind of built with them, because this building's used to them, just like it's becoming used to the three of us. You know, seeing the reactions, because Rowdy's never really investigated before. He's all about this stuff, but he's also a big skeptic, much like we are. And to see his reactions to some of the actual things that were going on in the building when he's not here, you know, at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, is fun to watch.
Josh and Landon here again. They've been to every single event of ours. They're definitely two of our biggest supporters, and we really appreciate, you know, everything they do and showing up to these events. Ash and Erica, they were hilarious. Loved having them, and I think they'll be back soon.
I thought he was gonna win. I thought, you know, there'd be a lot of horses, but he was a little sleepy tonight.
Now, if you pick it up, does it work?
I'm not. I didn't touch it.
Is anybody else finding literally anything in this credible to any degree? Literally any degree. Well, we've got like 2 minutes left. Let's see if it gets any better.
I'm not picking it up because it's not going to shut up.
You know, wasn't as many, so I win the bet. Trey's sleeping upstairs. Sucker, man. You're stuck. I get to bed tonight, so sorry, Hoss.
All right, so what's the verdict there?
I think 5 is
lose.
I think you lost, man.
I lost, but he left early.
Yeah.
You guys tell us if that's fair.
All right, we can sleep next to each other. That's what you want to do. Hand in hand. Big baby.
I didn't think he was gonna stay all night.
No. He
Surprised he lasted that long.
Damn it.
He was napping in the parlor before we started. 3 horses, man. There weren't even 8 people. Just say horse 2.
I thought for sure he'd still do it, but
Is anything gonna happen, or are we just in random BS land that nobody cares about?
well, thanks for nothing. Thanks for nothing, horse. I'm gonna be sweating my horse off.
It's about 100 degrees scarier.
I gotta deal with magic window, the right room, the loft. It's gonna be a long night.
Oh my god. I would not. Which way is your head gonna face? I would not want my head facing the window.
I think, yeah, if I have to sit up and look that way, I think it's better if my head's facing on this side.
All right. Well, good luck, man.
Why couldn't he move the bed to a slightly better location? Like, why couldn't he be further up, like against the wall, even in that middle room? Am I missing something?
Sorry, bud. I don't know what you were thinking with 8, man. That's just too many horses. Not gonna happen. But I hope you enjoy the 3rd floor, and I hope you get some sleep, man. Night, buddy.
Oh my god, it's like 30.
So guys, right around the corner, next big event, we're gonna have Ron and Loris here, and friends of mine. I've investigated with them in the past, and I've seen them do their static comm. She died.
Okay, and that's it. That's 20 minutes. I officially don't have to talk in questions anymore. Fabulous. That was really, really hard, and this took me a lot longer to record. Also, my computer is dying, so I've just made it's just made the editing process so much harder for me. My GPU is like throttling, and it makes recording or doing literally anything a nightmare. So I love that for me. But please let me know what you thought down below. Again, let me know if there's anybody that you want me to add to the list of people, or any debuffs or anything. We can add absolutely anything. But what did you think to my haunted project? I'm not convinced. It just seems like a lot of fluff and a lot of pseudoscience, like, oh, we're acting professional-ish. We're acting professional, we're acting like we know what we're doing, we're acting like there's this big control room and we're monitoring everything and everything's like an ongoing investigation. It looks good. On the surface, it looks good. In practice, and whether it's got any scientific credibility at all, absolutely not. There's no control groups, there's no sterile as you can environment, there's nothing. So on the surface, yeah, it looks kind of cool. But when you actually look at it in, I am never central in this thing. Anyway, when you look at it a bit deeper, you all the cracks start showing, and it's, from a critical point of view, it's just dressed up fluff. There's nothing here. But it's making them money, so good for them, I guess. But let me know what you thought down in the comments below. This was an interesting watch, if nothing else, because I haven't really watched anything from my haunted project before. But if you liked this video, please let me know. Please like the video and maybe consider subscribing. I do paranormal debunking videos, and I also do sort of more cozy, spooky Sims videos. We're building the Sims quite a lot. But if there is anything specific you would like to see for either group, please let me know, and I will always do my best. But with that, I am absolutely starving and I'm gonna go get some lunch. So with that, I will let you get back to the rest of your day. I hope it's a good one, and I will see you next time. Bye!